Hey now, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Hot Book Alert Live. We are doing this. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to do the show right now. I'm
I'm
like,
ready, man. Let's do it.
I'm
I'm
still,
ready. Let's just get into it. I'm fired up, ready to go.
I'm still looking through prices. I'm like, shit, I should have put that on. But we have a lineup of great books ahead. So it's still we're still gonna have a good time. But I don't think I'm ready. But I'm glad you are, Mr. Longshort. How was your week?
Man, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad until I had some problems with my car,
Oh shoot.
and they come back and they say that's going to be $5,000.
Oh no. What specifically was the problem?
And I was getting like a reading that the coolant was too hot.
Okay.
It wasn't even the car was overheating; the coolant was too hot,
Okay.
and it wasn't even telling me to stop. It's just like let the engine idle, and it would bring it back down. So I take it in. And they said, we got to replace this. We got to replace this. Now we're in there. We should do this and this and that. Next thing you know, it's $5,000. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was supposed to go to this pretty cool comic sale on Saturday.
Right.
But the car was in the shop. So, yeah, did not make it. But, so is life. 2025 off to a good start.
Bro. That you know what? I this has been an expensive week because I had like vet bills and all that kind of stuff
Vet
to
bills are no
pay.
joke, man. Vet bills are no joke.
I like this.
Man, what's up, buddy?
We're just starting the year off wrong because with all these bills, all this stuff just like piling on.
It's no good, man. It's no
I'm not
good.
feeling it. Any cool pickups?
Just the one we were talking about. This is my first pickup of the year.
What's up, Lord Tatman?
Authentic Police Cases number 33.
Let's take a look at this one.
Matt Baker. Nice Matt Baker cover for my first pickup of the year. So
hell yeah. You got a hold that up. So you got a nice meaty Matt Baker thigh.
Oh yeah.
Going on. That's nice.
That's nice.
That thigh is meaty though, ain't it?
Yeah, I would not mess with her, man.
I love that. That is a great cover.
Happy for that.
That's one of the that's a cover I would love to have. So congratulations on that.
Thanks, man. Yeah, for a 2-0, man, it's really nice. I may resubmit that one. We'll see.
Love it. Is that like a Bonnie and Clyde cover? It looks like it, don't it?
Has that vibe for sure.
That does look like Faye Dunaway, even though that's like
yes, it does. Yeah,
it predates it by like
where's Warren Beatty? Is that him in the background there? I don't know.
It predates it by like what, a decade and change.
Oh yeah, easy. I mean, this is 1954.
Mm-hmm. But it does, yeah, and it predates the movie, but the actual characters from the 20s. But yeah, I'm not a complete idiot. All right. So like I said, we have a good lineup of books. Let's jump into it. You ready?
Yeah, let's go, man.
All right. Deep into the pool. What's up? All right. What are we starting with? Okay. So we have Detective Comics number 34 from 1939. So this is the last non-Batman cover. Craig Flessel art. So this is from 1939. I like these books from the 30s, late 30s. I like these books that they look like they're of their time. And on top of that, it's a Batman story, but I just like this cover. I don't know why.
People are gonna laugh at me, but I prefer the non-Batman detectives covers to the Batman ones. And that's not a knock on Batman. Like Batman's cool and everything, but I don't know. It's something about these non-Batman ones, of the Batman era.
Yep,
are just cool to me.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the census on this 89, so less than 100. I'm kind of surprised by that for whatever reason. And let's see. I'm trying to find. I'm stalling for time so I can
There's like
find the
one or
listing.
two copies at every grade, more or less.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty much. That guy's elbow deep. Yes, he. Yeah, man. Because that guy's hand is like missing near the other guy's buttocks area. So yeah. All right. So we had a CGC 1.5 that sold for 4,500.
no shit. Wow.
Okay, so let's take a look. All right. So this is a 1.5. This looks pretty good. So I mean, this presents really well. So I got to imagine like what the cover is detached.
It's
If any,
gotta be.
if
Yeah.
anybody wants to look up the grader notes on this thing, here you go. And then you got the ad for Flash Comics #1 inside. Bill Finger and Jerry Siegel stories. Okay. And I like the yellow socks on Homeboy here.
Yeah, man. That's it's like a modern thing. All these guys wearing flashy socks with their suits.
Yeah. And okay, so there's a guy with the mask on. I wonder if he's supposed to be a like a superhero.
Super villain.
And you can see like a hint of the guy's signature right there on the artwork. Yeah, this looks good. I mean, this presents pretty well. So this looks like way better than a 1.5.
Yeah,
And
man.
it's a blue label. So what's going on with this thing?
I mean, cover I would imagine certainly detached, but like I said, I've shown on this show before detached covers in 2s and 3s that
Mm-hmm.
are of this quality. I wonder if the pages inside are chewed up or something.
Yeah. Okay, so there's like okay, yeah, it does. Okay, so do you see like around this edge here?
Mm-hmm.
It looks okay. It has to be a detached cover because you can see where it's like really jagged along this edge of the back cover where the spine is. You can see that.
Yeah, completely split maybe right off. Right.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's exactly what that looks like. Okay. So I got to imagine completely detached cover, and then there's like this looks like mold along the edge.
You'd almost think that could be cleaned up.
That's what I'm thinking too. And then you can see like where it's like worn down and jagged along the top edge. So
Even so, man, I was looking at a 1.0 yesterday that was completely detached. Half the front cover is like shredded. I mean, miles worse than this, and it's still got a 1.0.
mm-hmm.
CGC seems to be wildly inconsistent at times.
Yes. Okay. So where there's a detached cover on, on some books, they'll label it right there. They'll put it on the label, but for certain books, they won't,
I think they've stopped putting it on there as of late. I think that was maybe like an older.
Okay. But this presents really well for a 1.5, and you got in like an early Batman. So this is pre-Robin.
Yeah.
Which is even I love something about pre-Robin Batmans,
Yeah.
So I appreciate this book. So I love this. I'm not mad at it. All right, what do we talk about next? All
Oh wow,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Black Cat Comics, number 45 from 1953. This is a Howard Nostrand cover. What do you think of this cover?
It's pretty wild, man. Psychedelic.
Is it something that would stop you in your tracks if
Oh
you
yeah.
were?
If I'm at a con and I spot this, I want to take a closer look at it. Now, depending on the price, I'm not sure I'd necessarily buy this thing. It's not typically what I buy, but if at the right price, 100% would come home with me
Okay, I
for the right
understand.
price.
Yeah, this is it is pretty psychedelic for the time, pre psychedelics. Okay, so 58 total, with the highest being a not. So there are low census, relatively low census, with some with quite a few high grades. Do you
Yeah,
like that or?
I like looking at a census. Like my favorite census is sub 30.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing higher than a 6.5. For whatever
I
reason, I like seeing that for some reason when I'm
mhm.
looking at books.
I would think because it gives you the hope of being able to come across the highest grade.
Yeah, and I think it also just it's telling you, or could be telling you, that this book is limited in any grade,
Mm-hmm.
and any grade you got this book in is probably still worth having. Whereas those outliers, when you see like a 9.8 from this era, or 9.6, or 2.96s and a 9.4, it feels like those books are living like at another level, I guess.
I got you.
And then the fact that those are all file copies also feels like cheating a little bit to me. But anyways,
Mm-hmm.
nobody ever read those things. It's kind of like modern comic books. People get them, they don't read them, they slab them.
Okay, so we had an 8.0 CGC 8.0 that sold for 1750. And it doesn't suck to own a 4.5 than watch a guy post an 8.0 on the gram. All right, so let's take a look. Let's see what's doing here. All right,
Sorry, what did this go for again? Sorry.
1750.
Wow. Wow. Man, look at that spine. That is really clean.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to the point where it almost looks fake. It almost looks like a repo. And look at the gloss. And
mm-hmm. Yeah, it's this is a supple spine here. And like where it's black, it's black. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, totally.
It's like a black activist worthy black here. Wow. Okay. All right. I can.
The top's a little messed up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I got to imagine whoever submitted this was like thrilled to get an 8 on his
Yeah,
golden
man, I would
ager.
think.
Okay, so Black Cat collection sticker right there on the label. And this is a file copy as well. Speaking of. Okay. Does anybody know anything about the Black Cat collection? This looks good.
I don't. Completed the full run of all of these books in 8.0 or higher, or something like that. I mean, it's not a pedigree. At least it's not showing up as one with a pedigree label.
Let's see. Black Cat collection comics. Pedigree. Yeah, I'm not really. I don't think I'm not seeing anything. Nothing pops up like right then and there. But so for what, 1750 in such a high grade for a golden ager.
Yeah, man, I'm
You
not
like?
surprised. I mean, it seems reasonable.
Oh, okay. So we got some info here. All right, Maurice Devereaux. Uh, Black Cat Collection was a big collector of high grade pre code horror comics. He started selling them off a few years ago on Heritage. Okay. All
All right.
right.
Thank you for the heads
Yeah.
up on that. Much appreciated.
Nice. But I like this.
Very cool.
It's like it doesn't have any monsters on it, doesn't have any hoes on it, but I still like it just for the composition and
Yeah, the black and white face against like the the mishmash of colors in the background. So
oh, okay, Lord
Tatman's got
Tatman.
a Black Cat collection. All right.
Which one? Which one you got? I dig this. All right, what we doing next? All right, Captain America Comics number 33 from 1943. Beautiful Alex Schomburg cover. There's a lot going on with this cover.
Oh yeah, big time.
I wonder how long it took him to do this.
I was thinking about him about the other day, like the amount of work that he cranked out. He's got to be able to. I don't know.
He was easily like, because like, okay, like when we think of golden age artists, like off the top of our head, we think like when we were kids, we were probably thinking like Jack Kirby, and that was probably it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then when you do that deeper dive, you see like so many, like a lot of prolific artists from the golden age. And I'm just like, you wonder like how many, like how long does it take, and how how many could you produce, in a
Yeah, I
sitting?
mean, these guys were having to put out work to put food on the table, right? These guys weren't celebrities. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, they were cranking out, work just because that was their damn job. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Just like how athletes in the 40s and 50s. Oh shoot! What are
Let's
you
go.
doing, bro? What you doing here, man?
don't
Yo,
you have
Mo.
football game P watching, man?
Listen, dog, I got both going on right now.
Yo, hey, I'm watching the game out the corner of my eye myself. So
Yeah. I missed the whole first quarter, so it didn't even matter. Just watching half of it in my kid's bed as I'm putting to sleep.
What's the score right now?
7-0 Detroit, 6:42 in the second left. It's been back and forth. It's gonna be a tight game. Oh wow, that was a touchdown all day. Didn't get it.
Yeah. All right. So we were talking about this black cat.
Yeah.
That's sold for. Oh, and I'm noticing it says Black Cat Collection on it as well. Black Cat with a Black Cat collection. But this sold for what, $17.50. Do you like this book? This Golden Ager?
I mean, it's a file copy for 17. Again, I talked about this on Brian's show last night. A file copy 8.0. I mean, 17.50 is cheap. Like, I just, I don't know, man. I just, hell, I sent you that book for $3,000 today, or 3,200. That was it Planet Comics? What was it? Was it Planet Comics? That when you said it was beautiful. Hold on, what was it? I sent it to you. I was like, man, or a couple days ago it was. Sorry.
Oh, this is nice. So Lord Tatman has an Adventures into. Oh wow, look at that. That's a hell of a cover right there.
Wow, very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy wanted Planet Comics. So Planet Comics number 70 at a 7.5. The guy wanted like 3,200 for, and then you can get a file copy for 1,800 of this book. So Planet Comics 70.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I want the
Yeah,
7. I got a 7.5.
Maurice Whitman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
7.5 and wants 3,200. You get that book for half the price. So.
No, that's not it.
It's the one where it's in the arms. No, it's next one to the left. Yeah, there it is. Oh, go to left. That one. Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, one's sick.
I love this one.
So a 7.0 is $3,200. What I got is that a price on there? Or is it just a website?
Is there a price? Oh, you got to
it's a
sign in,
comic link. Yeah,
bastards.
whatever. But yeah, it was $3,200. You wanted a 7.0 for, but you can get half that cost and get that book. So, I mean, it's a cool. Is it the coolest Golden Age cover ever? No, but I mean, it's still pretty dope.
I appreciate it just because of the color scheme and the graphic aspect of it. All right, so now we've got, what is this? Captain America Comics number 33 from 1943. So beautiful Alex Schomburg cover, and we were wondering how long it must have took him to finish this off, complete this.
Oh, I mean,
and I appreciate the fact that he had to. Okay, so like we were discussing, like, and there are no superstar artists all like that,
correct.
And they had to like really crank these things out in order to feed their families. So
and he was cranking out interior. I mean, he wasn't just a cover artist, man. He was cranking out interiors too. So I mean, he couldn't have been putting more than a half a day into one of these covers. You wouldn't think, given the volume of work he was putting out.
It looks great. I'm just looking at Captain America.
This reminds me of like the old world, where you see like these feats, these like architectural engineering feats of like the ancient world, and you're just wondering how they did it. This is what this reminds me of on some level. Okay, so there we go.
So,
all right.
It's like it looks great. I mean, I think he did obviously more work on Bucky and Captain and the rest of them, but I mean, because the detail kind of fades away once you start going deeper and deeper into it. So it's not like it'd be different if he'd like painstakingly like detailed every person on the thing or something. Oh man, fucking get a little crazy out here. That's why he just kicked it out of bounds. Oh, he barely almost didn't kick it out of bounds.
Okay, so we're taking a look at the census here. 66 total.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're under 75 with this book. The highest being the 9.4 and then the 9.2, 9.0. Well, a restored 9.0. Okay. All right. And let's see what's going on here. So we have a CGC 2.0 that sold for $2,076. All right.
Not bad.
Okay, so let's take a look at this. It presents well.
Yeah.
It's a little, it's a little choppy around here.
His name written in it. Interesting.
Walter.
Okay.
I appreciate that. I'm not mad at that.
Walt did not want to lose this comic book.
I know, right? This thing was loved. I know that.
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, wow. You see that? You see this?
Yeah, big chunk there. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Okay, so this big old chunk, and it's still sold for over $2,000.
What's the number? I just want to see if it's like fully attached.
Here you go. You see it?
Yeah, hold on a second.
I'd be surprised if this cover was attached.
It doesn't look like it because it looks like it's very not attached.
Because it's like I can see just from like the thumbnail of the back cover.
Detached cover. Look at that. Look at me. I can see it. I can fucking calibrated eyes. Get a detached cover. Multiple pieces small pieces out of spine. It's got a bunch of stuff wrong.
Yes, we got a single staple here. Single staple book.
So the guy wanted to slab it just like I did mine, just to keep it intact, and he sold it for $2,000. Good for him. Maybe he didn't get it for all that. I mean, maybe he got it for like $500 or something.
That's what this feels like. It feels like a book that he got for relatively
his granddad, man. Walt was his grandpa. Walt gave this to him.
Could have been.
I dig this. I freaking love this image, man.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Look at that. There's just so
This
much
is when Cap, he didn't have leather straps, man. He just had metal fucking bolts on the back of the
shit. I love Bucky in this one. You know how much I hate Bucky. This one, he got a Tommy gun. He's ready to go.
He rocking that Tommy gun, though.
He's channeling his Winter Soldier, man. He didn't even know how fucking nasty he was about to get. You
So
know,
this one I actually appreciate, Buck. He actually with it. He's not being like strapped up somewhere. Or he's like defenseless or something. He's ready to go.
So we got the the flag with 48 stars on it instead of 50.
Probably.
Yeah. I really dig this. I don't know why this reminds me of George Perez. Just so many characters on it.
yeah.
Look
I
at
see it.
that. I like this. I like this a lot. Love it. All right, what's next? All right, Buck Rogers. Oh, Famous Funnies number 209. Buck Rogers, Frank Frazetta cover. It's from 1953. Okay, take a look at the census here.
A lot.
All right, so what do we have? 181 total.
Wow, that's a lot.
And okay, so the high. Wow, we got 896s. Damn, that's a lot. Is that like kind of? Is that a turnoff or no?
I don't know, man. Like,
I think Frazetta's just popular. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially, his he wasn't one of those persons you like Baker who was like, dead in this, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't like a 3-decade artist or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I mean 162, and it's like I wonder if that 9-2 sign was signed by Frazetta. That'd be sick too.
I know, right?
that would be sweet.
I know. I don't know. I mean I think Famous Funnies, if like when we were getting back into it, like 2011, 2012, I bet you it was like maybe 50 on the list. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like speculators, collectors, whatever you want to call those flippers. I mean, Famous Funnies, nobody cared about until, yeah, in fact, nobody cares about Famous Funnies until 205, 204, or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so he died in what, 2010? Was he making appearances towards the end? So okay, so like what? So CGC came out like around 2000, and so he had about what, like 10 years before he died for him to make appearances.
I would imagine his last year or two, he was probably not too active.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, in that window, I was kind of out of the game in that sort of 2006 to 2010 window.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm looking right now. Nearest residence. Blah, blah, blah.
I know I've got a Frazetta Ghost Rider, but I have yet to.
I mean, she's really rocking those yellow tights.
Boy, is she.
I mean, it was that was, I can't imagine yellow tights were of the time of the 50s. She was she was way ahead of her time.
If you see them, it's like guys wearing them and shit.
Dude, Frazetta was living on a 67-acre estate in the Pocono Mountains in northeastern Penn. With a small museum that was open to the public. Like, dude, 67 acres, man. I mean, he's probably bought it way back in the day, but still. Jesus.
Good for him.
Yeah.
All right. So we had a raw copy that sold for $2,326.
Oh shit.
Okay. So let's see what's going on. This thing is nice though. Just on the outset, this thing looks really nice. Damn. So I mean, this thing is just it's yellowed out.
Yeah, brights are brights, man. I love it.
I mean, it's a good looking book.
You got a nice O-face cover. Damn. Oh, take a look at that spine.
What did it sell for? I'm sorry, I missed that part.
20 something hundred, 23, 26.
An 8.0, man. That's crazy because that's like near the top of the, I mean, for the most part, kind of on the top ring. I mean,
yeah, they saw this and they were like whoever was bidding on this, they were
free money. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. 34 bids.
Okay, so let me do my thing here. So I just want to see what. Did he get a good deal, or was it like? I just want to see what a graded goes for.
I mean, a decent deal. I mean, one sold in June of 22 for $2,600.
Okay.
Peaked in February 2021 for 3,200. There looks like there was a sale in October for $3,000. So a decent deal, but not like a total steal.
Okay.
I mean, back in 2016, it was going for $600.
Oh, and really like a graded version, like it's like $3,000 all day, $3 to $4,000 all day.
We think of the back.
It's solid, man. I mean,
This book is very clean. And okay, so the fact that you only get a front and a back cover and it's still sold for as much as it did.
yeah.
So I guess they had. I guess there was like confidence that this thing was like fully attached.
Well, it's
all
Sparkle
that.
City Comics too. I mean, they're not some. It's not somebody with a zero, you know, or like
right.
I'm sure you could have got Sparkle City. They would have sent more pictures or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. Sometimes in the description of these, there's additional pictures that don't show up.
Yeah.
This isn't one of them, but people have like these embedded it's kind of like this, like these embedded images and things where there's additional.
And I never know how they do that.
Yeah.
Oh, you just do a it's like a SQL queries and stuff like that.
Okay.
Backslashes and stuff, and insert web page, and then the web page loads and stuff like that.
Good looking book, man.
Mm-hmm. So so was this a good deal, or was this well, there's no like meat on the bone for this?
I mean, you could make $1,000. I mean, there were sales between $3,000 and $4,000. If it doesn't say it hits an 8 in grading, like
yeah,
it's like a $3,000 to $4,000 book. But I mean, you know, I think you're gonna lug it around a little bit. Let's just put it that way.
Okay. Wow. All right.
Like you lug it around to like I'm saying not lug it, but like you go to New York City or New York City with this thing, or you go to Roscon, you'll get $3,000 to $4,000 for it. You know?
Okay.
You just got to be in the right. You can't go to your local bingo hall and like, yo, man, like. You know what dealers are gonna look. Dealers are gonna. That's the problem. So the other problem is like they bought this on eBay, so it's not off eBay, so they know what they paid for it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Do you guys know that one dealer? He has like long hair and he wears like suits and shit.
Oh yeah. The big apple dude.
Yeah. Okay.
He's a little wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen him at like small shows before. You know what I mean? Man. Looking around and asking people if they got like random Amazing Fantasy 15s and Action Comics #1.
Yeah.
Dude, there's some guy on YouTube. I forget his name, but he's friends with him. And he's always at like his garage and like his store just going through books and shit. And the dude's just trying to offload as much shit as possible. Like he's always just trying to like move shit. I forget his name. It's like Mike Cabrano or something like that.
Yeah. Carbo.
Yeah, Carbo's
a maniac.
He is a maniac, dude. I mean, Lake tells you just about San Diego. Fucking, he handed him like Batman 1 or Action 1 or some shit, or like, and just walked away. And like Leg's like, dude, what am I gonna do with this in my hand? Like, he just run. He's like, yeah, it's fine, dude. And just walks away. It's like,
it's funny. All I had to do was like give like 2 descriptors, and people know exactly who I was talking about.
Me and when I was in Baltimore, Anna Love and I, we talked to Carbo. Carbo was so funny. We were looking at books at his booth, and you know, he's like, "This looks great. It's the greatest copy around." It's like mid-grade at best. But Carbo's funny. Carbo's he's like Steranko of like comic book sellers. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been
around for freaking forever.
Yeah,
I mean forever.
Yeah, Carbo's cool though. I don't mind Carbo. You got to take his stuff with a grain of salt, but you know he's a seller too. So
I think this show he puts on in New York is supposed to be pretty good. Big Apple Con or something like that. He does it after NYCC.
Man,
it's like in late November, early December, something like that.
Yeah, I always wanted Ben, you're a New York, New Yorkish guy like me, or like I just never been in New York, and I'm like, would I really hate it because all the people kind of thing, and like, you know how New Yorkers are. I'm not trying to categorize New Yorkers, but you know what I'm saying? Like, people get all pushy and shovey, and I'm like, dude, I'm just here to just like talk comics and shoot shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, on top of that, and you got to deal with parking.
And parking and all that crap, yeah. Take about 7-inch subways to get to a different borough or somewhere.
Right?
I don't know.
All right.
Maybe one day.
What we talk about next? Teenage Romances, #1 from 1948. Teenage Romances #8 from 1948. We got a very full Matt Baker cover. You guys appreciate this cover?
He crammed a lot of people in it. Usually when it's like 4 people max.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. I don't really get that many Matt Baker vibes from this, really. I mean, maybe the brunette there I'm picking up a little bit, but when I look at this, it's not the first thing I think of.
Okay, it feels like because there's so many people, he didn't have time to do that many details.
Yeah.
On each and every person. That's what it feels like. But I dig the party scene though. I dig it.
I like the yellow at the top. I mean, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if Baker lived in like the 70s and stuff, what kind of crazy stuff he'd be drawing. Like at a party. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like coke influenced stuff and like drug party scenes and stuff like that.
I'd have to imagine.
Oh boy, what is these people doing? Look, I'm gonna send you a chat, Ben. What are these people doing? Look at Sparkle City. I just saw that.
I had to imagine he'd be in superheroes.
Oh man,
that's not good for me.
Oh wow.
I know, right? So you can throw it. You can show it up. So I have this book. Okay. I have this book. It's fine. I had that book that I just showed the boys, and it's somebody's got a 5.0 at Sparkle City of all people, and they only want $900 for it.
Uh-oh.
It's interesting. I mean, it looks great. I mean, I don't know if mine looks
for 5.0.
This one, that 5.0 looks really great compared to mine, so that kind of worries me a little bit, but it's okay.
How much do you have yours up for?
I'm gonna go get it. I gotta get it graded.
Okay.
But my thing too is like, again, I buy these books, same thing with Underworld Crime, and the motherfuckers all of a sudden they show up on eBay. You know, they just show up on eBay.
Yeah, man.
I'll have 7 by the time I get it back. 7 of them will be up on eBay. Like, great, super.
All right. Okay, so we got 30 total on the census.
He didn't have the signature on all the covers because a lot of times he was doing work, and other people were like inking and taking credit for it. Like,
wow,
yeah.
it was a Wild West back in them days.
Yeah, I mean there were art houses. The whole it was a mess. But yeah, he did a lot of work that other people did, that the inkers and the colorists and shit took credit for. I was reading.
Damn that. Okay, so 30 total on the census, the highest being a 9.6, and then we got like a chasm from like a 9.6 to a 8.0. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so we had a CGC 6.0 that sold for $1,000.
Oh shit.
Let's take a look. Here we go. All right.
Hey, your book's up. Your book's up too.
Oh,
Carter.
Which one?
The Giant Comics.
Oh, okay.
It's yours is in way better condition. This one's fucking wrecked.
I sold that one a long time ago.
Did you? Well, there's another one up there.
Damn. What do you think the 9.6 of this thing sold for? It was in 2021. What do you think?
Do you know it, or are you just asking?
I know it. I'm looking at it right now.
In what year?
2021.
I was gonna say 12 grand, but I think it's more like 7,500.
19 grand.
Oh,
what?
19,100.
That seems
19,200. November 2021.
I could have bought I could have bought ASM 607 Del Auto. I could have bought UF4 variant. Oh, not at that time. UF4 variants for 40 grand, but yeah.
For which book?
That book in a 9.6.
This book here in 9.6.
Holy shit! Wow. Okay, so somebody got a deal on this then.
Yeah, I mean, the last time it sold was in 2012 for $900.
Wow. And somebody still haggled the price from like $1,850 to $1,000. Holy crap, man. Okay, so if you had seen this for $1,850, would you have jumped on it? No haggling?
I don't think I would have. I mean, I don't have anything against this book. It doesn't. I look at a lot of Bakers, but this one, there's so many other books in that price range from his I'd rather have.
How about this Baker? So I have like $300 laying around. How about that Baker right there in the private shop? It's a last issue Baker too.
Okay, this hairdo isn't doing it for me.
That the girl with the black hair kind of looks like Cinderella Love Girl, kind of.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's like the only thing I'm picking up on there.
I like these three chicks here, and then you got this fourth one, but I'm not feeling. I hate this like the short bangs. Yeah, bangs. I'm not feeling that.
That's like the first thing you see when you
look. Now I will say, if it's a different hair color, like a red or something, you think it pops more instead of just like a big blonde kind of. I think
if it was the brunette with the curly hair there, I think it would make a big difference.
I think it just hurts because you have the yellow on the teenage romances and you have that blonde. It's clashing.
It looks like it's too much. Yeah. It's a little too much. All right.
So I don't know. I've seen that Northwest Mounties.
Yeah, it's
for Baker to really get your money's worth. I think you got to have, like a lady front and center.
But look at Baker's signatures on it though.
Yeah,
sick though.
This one.
Yeah, I got $300 laying around from my Lobo. But if you look at the bottom, you see how this is Matt Baker at the bottom there.
Yeah, which is surprising.
It's kind of cool. It's last issue. It's a 4.0. It's the back is pretty bad, but.
Oh wow! Okay. You know what? This looks like I don't know.
It looks like water damage, right?
Yeah, you give it to the right person, they might be able to. Yeah, might be able to clean that up. I wish this were a chick right here, but
yeah. Oh, if that was instead of the Northwest Mountie, if it was like a chick on the big panel,
yeah,
that'd be like $4,000 or something probably.
That's like a waste of a good a good close up pic because there's a dude on it. It should be like either a hot chick or a ghoul or a monster or something. It's like other than that.
You might be able to talk. I just dropped him in the chat. You might be able to talk this guy down. I always thought that book was decent.
We're just sending fucking pics now. Look at this one. This is for you because it's Planet Comics. You don't have to open the Planet Comics one, but the Western Bandits is sick though. I don't know. It's just hard with cowboy stuff. I feel like it just. I know it's Baker. Don't get me wrong. It just.
Oh man.
What do you mean? Oh man.
I shouldn't have shown this. I should have. I wanted to. This is the type of book I would want to like sit on for not like ruminate with it for a week before I actually bought it.
That's what I do, and then right when I'm ready to buy it, somebody snaps it away from me. So I bought a beat up copy of that one.
So the back has like a sticker on it. Did you see that? The back pick. There's only one back pick, which is that like that's not on the case, right?
Copy of it.
Yeah, it's on the case.
I got this one for $30. Not long. It's beat to hell. But for $30, like
let me try to blow this up. Hold on. Damn it. Here we go.
This thing's beat to death, but for $30, I'm like,
yeah.
I wonder if this guy or person has a eBay, not an eBay, like an IG or something. They got a classic robot too. Look at this one. So the same dude has this book too. If we're gonna go down the rabbit hole of shit, Check out that one. At the Strange Worlds. It's a cool world.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I looked at that planet that you would send Dino,
Mhm.
the CBCS one.
Yeah.
And it was just a little too faded. Like the colors really faded out of that.
That 4-5 sick though, that Avon robot cover, man.
Yeah.
Sick, dude.
Nice robot cover.
Yeah, you know. Okay.
Okay, so this one is a pass.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but yeah, I mean, honestly, that person got a good deal, but I'm just saying, for me, it's just, I mean,
It's a fun party. It looks like a fun party scene, but the chick in the front is not. It's not clicking.
He's done a bunch of these party scene books that are pretty cool, but it's more like what you're seeing in the back with the people hanging out talking, like the full body shots rather than the close-ups.
Yeah. Okay. All right, next up, Menace number 5 from 1953. So this is Bill Everett cover. First appearance and origin of the zombie.
Yep.
This is a book I've been after for a while.
Same. I think I've seen it once.
I don't think I've ever seen this book up front.
I've never seen this thing in person. Never.
I've seen it once, and the guy wanted like some ridiculous number for it, and it was like beat to shit too.
Damn.
I get it. I get it. Don't get
Okay, so 79 total on the census, with the highest being an 8.5.
Damn.
Okay, so we had a 1.0 CGC 1.0 that sold for $575. So this will buy it now. Okay. So we're at halftime now, so we can kind of.
Yeah, I'm not even paying attention. I'm into the game, not this. I'm all in Matt Baker covers now.
Man, is this the first? This isn't the first zombie. No, it's not. No, is this first zombie? No.
No, that says it up there. What's it say on the right, top right? Origin and first appearance of the zombie.
Yeah. That's
why it's so popular. And the cover. So it's an old label because it says cover detached on it.
Right. So for a 1.0 for how much did I say? $575.
It's pretty chewed up, but it's not bad. There's a chunk out of the lower right corner, right?
Oh yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
It's not terrible, man.
It's still a respectable price for the condition, right?
What's the back of this thing look like?
Let's see. Let's take a look at the back. Boop.
Interesting. Well, it's got some tearing.
Chunk right there. Crease. Okay.
Yeah, it's still a cool book, man. I don't blame the buyer for snatching this up.
This thing must be really scarce if people are spending that much for a 1.0. You know what I mean?
What did you say? There was how many? 70 on the census?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's make sure. 79.
All right, almost 80.
Would you? Let's look. I'm gonna go back to Baker for a second. Would you guys buy a foreign Baker?
I've looked at a few of them. They're always really, really beat to shit.
This one's actually in like VG, but it's like no girls on it. It's like a Western.
No girls on it. No girls on it.
No girls on it. $100 though.
Nah. I gotta have a chick on the cover. It's a must.
When you're buying Baker,
yeah, that's what he does.
What are we talking about next? Zip Comics number 26 from 1942. So we have a Hitler and Mussolini cover. This is a Irv Novick cover art. Oh shoot, I messed up. Okay, so 17 total on the census, with the highest being a 9.6 and an 8.5. I'm trying to find the listing here. Okay. All right. And we had a raw copy that sold for $8.28. Buy it now.
No shit. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I love this cover. I just wish they would do more covers like this, like in the modern age, like the mirror kind of thing. You don't see that too much anymore.
I've never noticed this cover before, like today. Honestly,
I've seen this one. This seems like a pretty good pickup given how scarce this is.
Okay. Okay, so it looks good the first half, and then like the bottom half, top half, and then the bottom half, it kind of gets a little janky. Like right around here.
Yeah, go to the right of it for a second.
To the right.
Other, yeah. So Hitler's not on the cover, right? Yeah, it's not Hitler, right?
I believe that's supposed to be Hitler. I believe.
Interesting.
Where's the mustache?
Yeah, I know.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, I believe that's what they mentioned in the
Hitler Mussolini.
Yeah, Tojo.
Hitler, okay. I mean, I guess. Interesting. Very interesting.
The back. Okay. Let's take a look. So you got that going on. Is that a turnoff or no? For $8.75.
Yeah, for me it is.
Okay.
I'm picky when it comes to that kind of. That's just me though.
I mean, if it was a book that I really needed to have, I could look the other way on that. But I mean, if it's a real tough find.
What the hell? What is this? What kind of old is this? A design or there's a
Yeah, it's a design. Yeah.
Okay. But I like this detail on the splash page here. I like this.
I told you, splash pages on the golden age. Some are better than the covers.
Mm-hmm.
Tear the cover off and just slab it coverless.
Half the time you should.
Page up there.
Do you think you could get more if you took the if you like took the front page off? I mean, took the cover off, slabbed the cover, and then slab the coverless.
You know, there's got to be some books where that may actually work out to be the case. You know what I mean? I mean, you see how some of these pages go for ASM. You almost start to wonder, like, you're better off just tearing the book apart and just selling it page by page graded.
Right. I like, okay. Nice witch panel there. Electrocution panel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. But so for the condition, Dino, you're out on this. Ben, what say you?
I still might be interested. I mean, 17 on the census.
Mm-hmm.
I still might be. I love the low census kind of stuff.
Okay. Nice. All right. What's next? Batman #2 from 1940.
Oh boy.
Now, I don't know. I kind of don't put like Batmans or like early Batmans on here, but I think the price was strong enough. Okay, so
hold on real quick on that book. There's not too many sales, but a 4.0, which that ain't sold for $2,900 in 2022.
Okay, for this Zip Comics.
Yeah, for that Zip Comics. That's like that's like the most recent sale in any grade.
What was that condition again?
4. 2,900.
So even if So that person probably, what would you call that? Probably maybe a strong 2, maybe a 1 point,
No, you're going to get better than a 1 on that. You might get it.
1
I've
8.
got fully detached at 2 5s. You could get a 2 5, maybe a 3 on that. What was the back on that thing again? Sorry.
I mean, this back was pretty solid. Hold on, let me take a look. Hold on.
I bet you could get it. I bet you on a good day you could get a 3 on that thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because this is like pretty much the only problematic part, and you can still see the staple is still attached right there. You know what I mean? So spine split, but at least the staple hasn't
Detached.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I'm not mad at this.
So like that person probably double the money.
Mm-hmm. All right. Batman number 2 from 1940. Second Joker and second Catwoman. Okay, so the census on this 2 9-2s, a 9, and let me try to find the listing here. Okay. So 250 total. Okay, so we had a 2.5 restored that sold for $7,700. That was a very strong sale.
Restored, yeah, man.
Well, what's the restoration? That's what I love to see.
Let's see what's doing. It looks kind of lengthy. Okay, color touch, pieces added, hair seals, spine split sealed, reinforced, staples replaced. So all that going on, still sold for close to $8,000.
So it is strong. It's very impressive. But for me, so when you go up, it's moderate B3. It means like color touch. It doesn't say small amount. It says color touch. So it could be the whole fucking cover or a big large portion of it. So
damn. Okay.
Yeah. So for me, I'm probably at a no, because if you try to take the color touch off, you're probably going down like 1 something probably, because this is color touch on it.
Can we see it where the color touch might be on this?
It's what do you see?
I'm just trying to pick up on it.
I know, yeah.
I think with the glare, I think it's gonna be tough.
It's like I can see where there's like the maybe the seal tear. I mean, tear seal. You can see like right around in here. You can see what's going on. As far as color touch goes, that's tough. That's really tough.
Oh, is it on him, on the pants, on the dude? Looking on the pants. See how that? So you see how the hard line right there, and then it's like covers over it a little bit. It's not like in the lines on his knee, on his whatever
right
knee.
Here.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because it feels like it's bleeding. It's like
Yeah.
bleeding out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it could be his whole thing. It could be his whole thing. I don't know. It's a guess.
Robin pulled the old kneel down behind him, and Batman pushed him over.
That's a grade school shit, man.
This is the cover that Wortham was looking at when he accused Batman and Robin of being gay. Okay, so take a look at the back here. This back is like disintegrated. Like, so I can see. Okay, so where there's the tear seal and all that kind of stuff going on.
Farrell won the Golden Globe for Penguin. Good for him, man.
Good.
He did?
That's what Bruce has said.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, Golden Globes are on too, but more important things.
I know. It ain't competing with football, and it's not competing with Hot Book Alert Live either.
That's right.
Yeah, this thing is. I mean, okay. So how rare is this thing for somebody to want to pay like $8,000 for a?
Well, there was a
What is
couple
that?
hundred on the census you were showing. I mean, no, but right.
Damn.
It seems like a strong sale, man.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
because when I saw it, I was like, whoa, really?
I think somebody really wanted this book. You're probably a completionist.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
All right, what's next? Captain America comics, number 73 from 1949. So this is a post-war cover.
This is one of the ones that I really want.
Mm-hmm. So would you rather have a post-war or wartime?
I guess it depends. I mean, the outside of issue number 1, I mean, the one that I really want is number 3, the yellow cover. I mean, that's really the Cap book that I want. It would really depend, but I like some of when they were trying to figure out how to make Cap work before they canceled the series, like when they did a horror twist and stuff. I don't know. There's something about those issues that I really like.
There's a charm to them. Okay. Let's take a look. 60 total on the census. And I'm trying to find the list. I'm stalling to where I can find the listing.
I'm looking at this dude. This dude wants he says his comic book collection worth $7,000. I don't see $7,000 anywhere. I mean, he has a lot of first appearances and stuff, but it's like Ronin 1. Like it's like no,
Are you looking at a
There's a Facebook marketplace.
Okay, yeah.
Things with delusion.
I appreciate Ken Bald.
Yeah,
big time. I think he's underappreciated from the Golden Age.
What would you want? Any kind of condition on this, or would you be picky
on this thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. If it had a squiggly number to start with, two or better, I'd be all right.
Mm-hmm.
It's you.
All right, so we had a CGC. No, just a raw copy that sold for $720. Buy it now.
All right,
let's get a look at this thing because this thing looks really solid. Well, relatively solid. How about that? So the spine looks decent. I'm not sure what the. Okay, I got to take a look at what the hell's going on here. So this is the inside back cover, right? That's what this looks like.
I mean, it's all taped to hell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make Ben spend some money.
Dude.
Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with this.
3.5, man.
3.5. It's kind of brittle, but whatever.
I've actually seen this one before because it's got that tear right at the top, on the top right corner.
I mean, 1995, not terrible, man.
No.
Especially after this sale.
I'm looking at it. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow, that's not a bad price.
I'm trying to get people to spend some money out here, man.
We're not going to show it, but that's a good price.
I mean, the reds are reds, man. I mean,
yeah, no, man,
it's
not bad looking at all.
Trade some books on that thing,
That looks good, man. Damn. But this one, I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
It's just too much. Look at that. There's way too much going on for this to have sold for like 700.
I mean, I can see why it did go for 700, but there is a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. Like if you're really, really, really picky and like you have the budget, to me, this ain't it.
Yeah.
I'd save a couple more stacks to get the one I showed you, but
mm-hmm. For sure.
I hate tape pulls, man. That could have been. All right, I know it says has tape, but
Mm-hmm. But it is a good cover though, and I do like. I mean, the colors on this are pretty deep, so can't be mad at that part. All right, what's next? Beware, number 10 from 1953. So we talked about this book back in episode 1. But
yeah, this is a favorite. This is awesome.
Another beautiful, beautiful Frank Frazetta cover right here. So what would you rather have, like a Buck Rogers or something like this as far as Frazetta?
This for sure.
I'm in the other boat. I'm going the other way.
Okay. I'm happy with my Ghost Rider number 5 Frazetta cover. That to me that's still like beyond underrated. But I
stop.
They got to stop.
Fourth and goal, baby. They went for it. I was surprised. I mean, you had to. They're on a 2. But still.
I'm watching it out the corner of my eye, but I missed that part. Yeah.
All right. They didn't call him for pass interference. And Vikings fans probably yelling at me right there. Pass interference. You had him on the hip.
All right. So I was rooting for Baker Mayfield today.
Oh, I was rooting for Mike Evans. What a beast.
Yeah.
What a beast. He got $3 million off that too.
Mm-hmm.
$3 million, man.
That was amazing that they got like with the 40 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
They
ran like a pick play too, which is insane.
Mm-hmm. And they risked it. Like I know because on the call they were like, "Dude, just do not get an interception." But
and then Mike Evans just runs to the locker room. He doesn't even talk to anybody. Just runs to the locker room. Yo, but check better be on the table.
All he needed was those 5, and he got them. All right, so 74 total on the census, 9 with the highest being the 9.2, 9.0, and a couple of 9.8s. Okay, so a 3.0 sold for $2,170.
Yeah, that's crazy.
$2,170. So let's take a look. So I remember the one that we looked at back in episode 1. I think it was like half this price.
Was it a 3.0 as well?
I think it was like a lower grade for like a little less than half.
Yeah, man. God, I love this book. It's the navy blue against like the yellow moon, her in the red dress. Like, I don't know, this thing just it all comes together for me. But this, they want a lot for this thing.
How much does that sell for?
$2,170, I believe.
That's a good deal.
Yeah. Because
on my comic shop, there's a really bad 1/8 that's covered attached, and they want $14.25 for it.
So. This seems like towards the end. So 1954. This is like towards the end.
Yeah.
God, look at that.
You're still putting out bangers.
Mm-hmm. It's like towards the end of that like golden age. Wild West.
This is covered by Frank Frazetta and Sid Check. So I think Frazetta just drew the girl and Sid Check did the rest of it.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll accept that. Yeah. I'll accept that. Good looking 3.0. Oh, if anybody wanted to take a look at the grader notes here, there you go.
Can we get a quick look at the back of this one?
Yeah, I got you. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
Oh.
We just threw an interception. 419. What was the CGC? 414. Watch this. I'm gonna pull it off that. 4139.
Oh,
man, come on! I don't need you, homie. Moderate creasing, light pieces out of cover. Moderate cover tanning, light tears to cover, spline splits to cover, bolts, staple detached front cover. So a lot with it, man.
What were the detachments on it?
Both staple detached front cover only.
Okay. All right.
I just feel like with the new label, not detached cover. I think they got tired of writing detached cover on everything. Every Golden Age book, I feel like we look at. So it's like, screw it, we'll just won't put it on anymore.
Okay, so for a detached cover, still sold for what, $2,000 over? Yeah, that makes for a strong price for sure. Okay. Are you interested in this for 20 something?
I'm interested. I don't want to drop $2,400 on it, but I'm interested.
Yeah. 2170.
Or
I thought you mean, I mean, what do you think, Ben? 1,500?
Yeah, that would be nice. To pull off a 3-0 for $1,500, feel good about that.
15 cash. You were at
Yeah.
a show, just
Yeah.
Yeah.
1750 in trade value.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
All right. What are we doing next? Oh, we're in the modern age now. Okay, so I guess this rumor, the Punisher Disney Plus revival expected to be a continuation of the Netflix series. Because I was wondering what was going on with like all those with
like
all
Luke
those
Cage, right? Luke Cage and all the Netflix.
I mean, I think basically they're bringing them all back. Even that twit from
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist. Yeah, I think they gave him some acting lessons, so hopefully they can straighten.
Finn Jones. Nah, they can replace him. I'm good. I hate man.
Man,
Did you know?
But I think they want to replace. I think that they want to replace him with the other Iron Fist that like in Rivals, the Swordmaster dude.
Oh, the Asian Iron Fist. Yeah.
I didn't mind Finn Jones. I'm gonna be the contractor person on this panel. I
actually really like the Iron Fist show a lot, believe it or not. But he came off too fucking soft. But
well, Defenders was just terrible. But I know what you're saying.
I was I love the theme song for Iron Fist. That shit went hard.
I gotta be honest, man. I loved all of those Netflix shows. I watched them all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really liked that universe because Daredevil's like my favorite freaking character. So, but yeah, I guess they're gonna try to put it back together and Berthal as Punisher. I mean, he's badass. So, and supposedly he said, "Listen, I'll come back, but you can't put that on. You gotta sort of continue what we're doing."
Maybe it's time to list my I think I have it on eBay. Punisher signed by John Berthenol. I got one on eBay. Maybe it'll finally sell.
Nice,
yeah, man. That'll move.
But it's personalized. I think that's what things hold me back.
Dude, that's just gonna when they find out it's for you, man.
All that. No, it's not even to me. I bought it from some dude. Yeah, I know. I bought it from some dude. I don't even have it listed. I think
to the CEO.
I wish. It'd be funny as shit. Yeah, it's a 9-4 Punisher to sell one, and it's to Matthew of all people. So Matthew's a common name at least.
Yeah, man, he did that to Matt. It was from Matt Murdock, man. To Matthew, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
That'd be sick.
If he signed it to Frank. Oh. Okay. I mean, nothing like really stands out as far as like Punisher sales just yet. Because I'm wondering
wait till he shows up in the show. I mean, the show is just like 2 months away. So
I gotta relist all my listings too. I'm in slacking on it. Every month everybody's supposed to relist your listings, but I don't. I need to kill them and put them back up.
Right. You got this 9.6. I wonder if I have any more copies of this.
Hey, you guys want to see something? Hold on one second. Let me do my thing over here. Hold on 1 second. Look at this. I got one too, homie. Look at that. Just pull out. Newsstand too.
But show that again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Newsy, man. There you go.
Yeah. Like $5, man.
That's like a collection staple right there.
I've never had this book before.
You just got it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Zach, man. I mean, those covers are. I mean, that's got to be a top 5 Punisher cover.
Let's see. Return, RETU, return to Big Nothing. This is my favorite Punisher cover.
Yeah, it's classic as well. Yeah.
I had I had this T-shirt.
Oh yeah, I remember T-shirt.
I loved, man. I wish I could. I can't find that T-shirt ever anymore.
Is that
I
just a
think
hardcover or something like regular cover? of
Yeah,
that?
that's a hardcover.
And then issue 3, I think, of that solo series is pretty bad. Is that the one, the white cover where he's standing there?
You said issue 3 of the 86 series.
Yeah, I think isn't that the one where he's standing there with
Oh yeah,
yeah.
the target in the background. Yeah,
I think I had that T-shirt actually.
real. That was they made that a T-shirt.
I'm pretty sure I had that
Oh,
T-shirt,
man.
and yeah, but it was 1988. I had it or something.
Yeah. Punisher Zek poster. Let's see what's doing.
There you go, Carter, just for you.
Yeah.
$220 though, but still sick.
Yeah, Joe, that Punisher photo variant, man. I waited too long on that one. It's I've got most of the MCU photo variants, but where that thing's selling right now, I'm not willing to pay. But congrats on the pickup.
I did have that photo variant, but I sold it. But I sold it for a nice chunk though, so I'm not mad.
That book is always for the last 4 years or so. That book has sold well.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why.
Man,
I don't know why this cover, this poster doesn't sell. Oh, this is just a like somebody took it out of a magazine. Never mind. This needs to be reissued. This is awesome.
I thought you buy that T-shirt, dog. Man, you be swimming in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I do have. Let's see. I could have swore I saw it. Let me see.
I wish he would go back to that logo on the shirt with like the eyes that go pointed upwards. You know what I'm saying? Like just a throwback. He's sick.
I've got this poster, but the colored Marvel press poster. I got that. It looks faded though. That's why I don't show it that much. I don't display it. But I love me some Punisher, and this is my favorite like Punisher image. I could have swore because you can buy it sealed, like factory sealed, and I could have swore like just because this is like probably one of the best Punisher images. Like I thought this would be like worth a lot because I bought it like 20 years ago, and I just thought it would be worth a lot.
I wonder if you could convince Zach to put that on a regular cover, or
Mm-hmm. I mean,
maybe get an artist. Yeah, reissue it, or maybe get somebody to like do a version of that on a sketch or something.
They're repurposing all this art, so I don't know why they might as well just repurpose this and put it on like a variant or something.
See, I would do the eyes different, like the T-shirt sketch or something.
Yeah,
so it looks like two bunch like Mickey Mouse round eyeballs.
Yeah, it does. It does look like a Mickey Mouse skull.
Yeah.
All right, what are we talking about here? What's next? Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 29. This is from 2008. So this is the variant that's limited to 1,000 copies.
I think Paul has one of these.
Yeah, this thing is a freaking super ghost. We talked about this in Long Story Short way back. But yeah, because this was originally digital, and then they dropped 1,000 copies of these at like $10 a piece or something for the cover price on these things.
Oh, like what was the how did you get this? Was available in stores or something?
No, I think it was off their website or something like that.
Yeah, like Eastman, you had to do like a secret Eastman like website or something.
Oh, geez, forget that.
Or like Mirage, back in 2008 when you probably had to plug in your phone to fucking work the internet.
Right.
That would be a joke.
Okay, so 34 total on the census for this book.
So what happened to the other 700 or 960? Right?
Yeah, I don't know. It just never shows up. I mean, supposedly there's 1,000, but anytime this book pokes its head out, it's gone at a crazy price.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we had a raw. Jeez, man. Raw copy sold for $1,800.
I mean, I think the guys who have this, it's probably just hardcore Turtle fans who are all just sitting on it. They're not letting it go.
Okay,
You
so
are correct.
so this is Casey Jones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's having a beer too. Sick.
Yeah. Good for him. When I saw this price, I was just like, oh, this can't be right.
Mm-hmm.
And when you like look at the real price on like 130 point, and like, no, it didn't budge.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like Tommy Lee Jones and Men in Black. If Tommy Lee Jones was like 20 years old.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Like a Men in Black homage.
Yeah. This is a wild price, man. I don't think I ever noticed this book. This was talked about on Long Story Short, wasn't it?
Yeah, we covered this book several months ago. I don't even remember when. Maybe it was even last year. I don't know. A while ago.
Okay. Jeez. All right, next up.
Oh, this book.
Oh yeah. This is the thumbnail book.
Yeah, I can't. I don't even want to know. Probably $7,000 now.
It wasn't that much. So we got all new Ghost Rider #1 from 2014. So this is the 1 in 50 Trad Moore variant. Okay. So 80 total on the census. And blah 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 blah. 27 9/8 with 1 in signature series 9/8. Okay, so it's just a raw copy that sold for $350.
Okay,
Nothing.
This book was always hard to find, even right when it came out. You couldn't find this far.
Would you buy a 9.6 of this book? Because 9.6 is like 400, like damn near that price. Would you buy a 9.6 graded?
I mean, this is the kind of book I'd like to buy cheaply, but
well, the cheapest is a 9.6 at $465 right now. Besides that raw copy.
Yeah. You know what? I remember for a time that this book had dipped, and this was years ago. I'm talking years because I had been after this book. I've been tracking this book, and then it dipped. And then after that, I was just like, I don't want it no more. And then it rose back up. I'm like, damn it. That's why they say buy on the dip.
Yeah, I mean, Robbie Reyes is a kind of a cool character. Like, I don't know. I probably wouldn't be spending $400 in a 9.6 for this, but
right.
This is the kind of book like I'm hoping to find in a variant box for like $100, $80, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of
Same
what
here.
I've been looking for that Ghost Rider Neil Adams book too.
That thing's a super ghost, man. That one and the Daredevil Neil Adams one. Those two books, man. Just dreaming about them.
Yeah, man. The closest I've come is the Lotzi Ghost Rider.
Mm-hmm.
And the closest I come to, like, as far as the Neil Adams, it was the Punisher Neil Adams, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah, that Punisher Neil Adams is. I've seen that one a couple times. It's easier for whatever reason than the other ones.
Never see the Neil Adams Daredevil. Do you have that Daredevil?
No, man. I saw one go on eBay cheap a couple of years ago. Somebody didn't know what they had, and they listed it for $80 or $100 or something like that.
Damn it. Okay. Next up, Lobo. Lobo is a thing now.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be in the movies.
I've been wanting this book forever, but even pre-Lobo news, it was like still like 300 and something bucks, and I'm like,
this book's always been a thing, man.
Yeah, but it's just like for me, it was like, it's a cool cover, I get it, but I thought I would dip at some point and be like, $200 or something, or $250, not.
Yeah, I get what you're saying on this.
Yeah.
To me, this book feels like, okay, so after Omega Man #3, This book, this seems like the next book to get. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I still think. I mean, the character in Omega Men. I mean, it is not this Lobo. I was going to do a whole thing on like, there are characters who their first appearance comes out, but they don't become the character that you like or until much later on.
Yeah,
That's fucking true as Lobo. I mean, Elsa Bloodstone is kind of the same story if you kind of read that miniseries. But I mean, he became Lobo in that Lobo mini from the 90s, man. Like that was,
oh yeah,
like I think like a nice Newsy, or that Newsy second print of that, which is a ghost. Those are cool. Those would be pretty cool books to have. I mean, this book goes for a hell of a lot more because it's so damn hard to find. But I don't know that Simon Beasley Lobo #1, it's tough to beat.
They were talking about on Brian's show yesterday, Justice League International #19 with Lobo and Guy Gardner, because they're both in the movie.
Yeah, and then they did the second issue was the image reversed.
Yeah.
All
right, so the census on this is 135. I thought it'd be more, because this is a book I've come across quite. I
think Brightest Day was ordered a ton though.
Yeah.
Did they have Darkest Day or whatever? It was like the second version of whatever the hell it was.
All right. I think 135 sounds about right. Sounds about right for this one.
Yeah. Okay, so there were multiple sales for this book this week. I want to take a look. Let's see what's going on here with this bad boy. If there are any more sales, GREENLANTERN 55 VAREANT. Okay.
I would pick up one of those Green Lantern sketch covers that I just saw and have somebody draw a Lobo on that thing. Be sick.
Okay, so nothing really updated as far as that, because this is the last one. Oh wow, look at this. Damn, look at this newsstand. Shoot. So this just sold today.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. This newsie of number 55.
Oh wow.
Damn. For $13. It looks in pretty decent. No. Looks in decent shape.
I buy a lot of modern newsstands.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing how many of them are roughed up. I mean, it's amazing. Like,
dude,
just a little grimy, a little dull, blunting. It just.
I remember seeing a Daredevil 111 First Lady Bullseye
in
a newsstand for $1. I passed it up because the condition was just that bad.
Yeah, I mean, for $1, it's probably still worth grabbing.
Yeah.
What about that for $200? I just typed in Lobo sketch. $200 for a graded. It's not graded, but just artwork of that. I put it in the chat. It's sick.
Let's see.
I like that one. I think it's hard to do Lobo, honestly. I mean, either you're gonna get really good or he's gonna be real interesting.
I'm just spoiled by Simon Beasley. Like, he was like the perfect artist for Lobo.
So I'll bring this in too. Simon Beasley has original art out there. Another one. That one's sick though, right? I mean, that's not terrible.
No, that's not bad.
No, that's not bad.
I rock with this.
$200, man. No grade, but who cares, right?
Oh, Daryl Banks. Okay.
And then there's that original art sketch water paint by Beasley for $3,000. In the chat.
Copy.
That one's interesting. I don't know. It's cool. It'd be cool to put on that's 3Gs though, man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I don't know. If it were like published, I'd pay them extra for some published. Let's see. So we got. Oh yeah, this book here, but this book really hasn't jumped. You know what I'm saying? Because this Mark Spears Action 1066. I mean, it's been a consistent seller since it came out.
Yeah, but I don't think it was going in the one because I've seen some sales approaching 200, like 165, 170 ish. I think it was like 50, $60 out of the gate back in the summer because it came out like in June or July.
Yeah,
originally, something like that.
TLC Comics, thank you, man. Batman Lobo Elseworld German variant is also great. Oh shoot. Batman BATMAN LOBOGERMAN. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, that one.
Jeez, this boy is expensive. Holy crap.
Scarce is a good word for that.
Oh yeah, this book.
Oh is, damn. Yeah, okay.
That's a really tough one. It's a great book.
Because this is the type of cover, like if this were an American cover, I would have noticed this. Oh, damn. Okay. And then you got a graded copy for what, $3,000? A 9.8 for $3. Oh, the moon is shaped like the Joker. Okay. I dig this.
Very nice.
Oh, and speaking of German, there we go. Let's take a look at this. So Lobo Sex Special number 2. This is a German from 1998. I can see why this wasn't an American cover.
I've never seen that cover before.
Too edgy.
Yeah, I just noticed this cover today. Like this
there's a Big Babe spring break special that has the barcode in the middle where his stuff is.
I believe this is the variant for that. This is the variant for that cover. Oh, I believe.
Okay.
But yeah, I can't. Okay, so tried to find. Let's do something dangerous. Let's look up Lobo Sex Special. Let's Google it. LOBOSEXSEPCA.
Yeah, it's not like Googling naked cousins before.
I know, right? 1998. Let's try. Let's play a dangerous game here and see. Okay, so we had a couple of sales this week. They were both from the same seller. I don't know if it was like a relist or not, but let's just say he had like 2 copies of each. All right. So one sold for $105 and the other one sold for $99.
There's another one that sold today.
Okay.
Sold on the 2nd. So you missed one. One sold on the 2nd for $14.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, from Germany with $5 shipping.
I tried looking. All right. Oh boy, we're playing the dangerous game. Dangerous.
Hey, Jesus, take the wheel on this one.
Okay, so I believe this is the cover that that's the variant of, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then I think, let's see, German comic. Do I even want to look? Let's.
Oh boy.
Interesting. I'm not seeing. Okay, so is this the one? Okay, so this is the 3rd. The Sex Special. That might be the one we were just looking at. I don't. Let's Google German sex. see how I get demonetized.
Yeah, you're not going to find anything comic related if you search for that.
Okay, so this book is really scarce, and like just trying to find an image is damn near impossible. But yeah, trying to find any that are available right now, forget about it. And I don't want to do too much of a deep dive. You know what I'm saying?
I went onto a website that's in German.
Okay, we're done.
No, that has U.S. books on it.
We're done. We're done. All right. What's next? What are we doing next? Dude, have you? Okay. Has anybody noticed like the Thor 2020 book? Like Thor.
Is this the Donny Cates book?
Yeah, I noticed there were like a ton of sales just like in the past couple of days.
For what? That issue number 1 or like some?
Just for like some of the books in the run.
I mean,
Okay, so take a look. All right, so number 5 specifically.
That's the Black Winter.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so look at that. Okay. Oh shoot. Sorry. Okay, so all right. January 5th sale, January 4th sale. All of these are from the last few days. Look at this. January 4th sale for number 5.
Is there like some rumor that Donny Cates is coming back to write for Marvel again here next year?
Dude, I was looking for something and I can't find anything. I can't find any news like at all. And I just noticed like all these like Thor 2020s are selling. And I'm not sure why.
Somebody might know something, but I mean that book was like spec central during lockdown. I mean like all those Thor books. Thanos with the Black Gauntlet. I mean, I'm exhausted just thinking about it, actually.
Mm-hmm. I mean, okay, bro, like 2020, like coming out of the lockdowns and all that kind of crap, like this was the hottest book. If you found anything related, especially like variants.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Second prints, we're going for crazy prices. I mean,
forget about it. But I'm just kind of okay. So if there's anybody out there that can tell us why Thor 2020, this Donny Cates run, or, like especially like the early books from this run are selling. I mean, they're not selling for a lot, but the ones that are available, people are snapping them up. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
I'm telling you, man, I would not be surprised if there's a whisper that he's coming back to write for Marvel again. Marvel needs to do something with their writers. I mean, most of them are god awful. and then I'm just being nice. I mean, literally, like the worst fucking writers you could possibly find.
No last hold there.
Oh, okay. Boys. Interesting.
Oh, I remember finding like a couple of copies of this. This is the 1 in 25 from number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I struck gold. God, I remember like I swear, man, I was like, I would take like hours long road trips. Like I would take one like every other day.
Dude, that's when you were posting haul videos every other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? I was like, what's this fucking guy do? Like, I hadn't mug hunter yet. I'm like, what does this fucking guy do, man? Like, he just independently wealthy and just runs around all day.
And I gathered up all of my Thor like Donny Cates stuff. So if there's any news, man, I'm ready to go. I am ready. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, if anybody knows anything, let us know. Thor variant. Let's look at variant. Thor number 5. Anything? Yeah, this was like the hottest book. This one here.
Yeah, that was the variant to number 5. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I got one off of eBay for like $25 the day before it came out, and they shipped it. I was like, oh, I thought I struck gold. And I was like, God. And I remember the day, yeah, and I took another road trip the day that this came out, like a 4-hour-long road trip just for comics. I was out of my mind, man. I was fucking crazy in 2020.
It was a crazy time, man.
Mm-hmm. It was fun. It was so much fun. All right, what's next? Oh, this book. This set of books here. Okay, so Sonic the Hedgehog number 23 from 2019. So this is a 1 in 10 Natalie 4-drain variant. Okay, so get a look at the sale here. So this sold
Holy
for
shit.
this raw copy sold for $465. And I'm kind of like, what's I mean,
The movie came out. I watched it. It was good. My son watched it too.
okay.
Sonic books are no joke. My boys watched it. They loved it.
Yep.
It did really well financially, like, which is good.
Genesis. Okay. Now, not to be outdone, number 22. Sonic the Hedgehog number 22. 1 in 10 Natalie 4-drain variant. Okay. Now to get a look at this price here. Raw copy sold for $900.
Fucking hell, man. That's
I can't,
crazy.
bro. I am freaking out. Like it, Sonic.
I'm telling you, man. Sonic, kids love.
It just went past $1 billion for all 3 movies.
Oh wow.
So, they're not done. They're gonna make at least 2 more movies. I think they said they're making 5 now.
They might as well just keep going till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, man.
So the biggest thing right now is I won't spoil most of it, but trying to because Jim Carrey's like retired, I guess theoretically. That's the biggest,
Yeah, but he was retired after. He said he was done after the first one, and he showed back in the second one.
No, I'm not saying. Okay, so I understand that, but it's just for me guys.
Well, I mean, listen, I haven't seen the Sonic movies, but like,
oh, they're good. You should watch them.
And I used to love Sonic back in the day. So,
I mean, the movies are super entertaining. I mean, they're well done. Like the movies they're good.
I'm gonna give you free cornbread. Don't click that link and don't show it out to people.
All right. Okay.
That's a nice German website for YouTube boys. It's got a lot of good stuff on there. It's got like Strange Planet book for like $10 or €10. I don't know if they ship it to America, but
yeah,
they
have like US comics for like nothing. Let's put it that way.
I want to see what these video
I've been on
games
here
sell
before.
for.
They do ship. I bought it from these guys before.
Oh, is it shipping pretty decent?
Yeah, it was fine. I mean, I don't remember it being a disaster.
It's hard to. I wish they would translate the damn thing, but my German's rusty. What can I say?
I had this Sega CD. Yeah, I had this back in the day. I'm surprised it only sold for $235. This thing is sealed. I'm going to look at what sealed games sell for really quick.
Oh, I don't even want to know. It's going to be insane.
I was trying to find like the original one for the Genesis, but I'm not seeing it.
Okay, I want to buy
I saw it somewhere and I was shocked at how inexpensive it was.
I'm trying to buy a Sega Genesis for the kiddo, buy him Sonic and stuff.
Nice.
I think it's pretty easy with the buttons. He can play it.
Mm-hmm.
I played Sonic 1, 2, 3. Remember Sonic Pinball too?
Oh man,
Pinball.
Let's see. I'm trying to find the one for the Genesis. Oh wow, look at this. So you got the Sonic Classic.
$500, man.
Which
partially factory sealed. So it's like ripped, right?
Yeah, well, this part here kind of poked through, so you can still say it's sealed.
The hanger.
There's no way you're not going to keep that hanger from not busting through.
Look at that one look at that water one. $2,000.
Where is it? Where do you see it?
Right, top right.
Top right. Oh, this one. Oh, geez. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Knuckles. God, man.
My kid's got Squishmallows of the Sonic characters. He throws them at me. He's like, "You be Knuckles. You be Tails." Sonic 2 right there. I think sick. Yeah. I played the hell out of Sonic 2, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
no, you're gonna say?
I played these games like nonstop.
Mm-hmm. I always thought Tails was a girl, though.
I think she is actually. That's a good point. It's like Metroid Prime.
Miles. It's Miles something.
Tails, yeah.
No, Tails. This is, but
Yeah. I think it's like Metroid Prime, Metroid, right? Everybody thought I was a guy, and then she takes off her helmet at the end, and everybody's like, "Goddamn woman."
Where were those? Okay, so I'm trying to find like the Oh, here we go. Is this it? No, this is just complete. It just says complete, but I don't think it's sealed. It can't be sealed for only to sell for 500. This is like, I don't know. This doesn't look sealed.
yeah, I mean, I remember I was looking at them, and I was surprised at least the ones I saw that they weren't that expensive. Maybe they weren't sealed. I'm not. What's that one right there? Scroll up. Right there at the top, third one.
This one.
Is that it?
I believe we just look at this one.
Was that the one we just looked at?
Clamshell, modern, Japan, no rating. It doesn't say, complete in box, so it's not sealed.
Okay.
So we're not seeing any sealed copy. I did have this game.
I didn't have that game.
For the PlayStation 3.
Is that the one like it was like third person where it was just run around with all the like loop-de-loops on the road or whatever?
I think so, from what I remembered of it. Yeah, it wasn't that great. But I just wanted to play a Sonic game.
You know them redoing the Sonic, the first version of Sonic was terrible. The internet ripped them alive for. It only cost them $5 million to redo the Sonic movie.
Well, I mean, people are saying that was the smartest decision they ever made because it went on to be a huge hit.
Well, they listened to their fans instead of saying, "Oh, you're wrong."
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Disney. Whoa!
Look at this. Okay, so we've got a first release sealed Sonic.
18 G's.
Wow.
Whoa.
Graded 7.5.
Dude, I wish I would have kept mine sealed. I remember, so there's a photo of me back in the day. I was like 12 years old. I had the big Sega box over my head. I got it for Christmas. I'm sick. I was like, I wonder if I'd ever opened it and just kept it there. Like, what would it be worth now?
Forget about it. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, if this was like, I was thinking back, we go back to the 80s, and like if I just kept all my Transformers, like I'm sure everybody thinks this.
I sold all my
Transformers.
I had all my Nintendos, my Nintendo games still. I had all my Sega games, Game Gear. I had all that stuff. I never had Super Nintendo or I had 64 and all that stuff. But it was like I sold it off like $300 in a big tote to some dude like 15 years ago.
Yep, I mean nobody was thinking about this stuff, so
I'm like. It was just I moved up from house to house to house. I'm like, I'm tired of carrying it around, dude. I'm just like,
here's one for $20,000. Damn. Who would you rather have, like a Super Mario Brothers sealed or Sonic sealed?
I mean, theoretically, I want Super Mario Brothers for the investment, but Sega's sick.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a bigger audience, but. Sonic's pretty damn cool.
Yeah. Damn. I'm shocked by video game prices. I'm shocked by these freaking prices here.
Yeah, I'm shocked by the Lions just scored again. That's what I'm shocked by. Lions just scored again. You guys want to see us?
This is basically like winner take all.
Oh yeah, dude. And then we lost our cornerback. Our corner Arnold. He just got foot injury.
Oh damn.
They're like, we don't need you. We don't need you.
That sucks. It's like they're coming this far just to like, you know.
Well, we just got Anzalone back, so and then we got Jack Campbell back too. So we got some more defensive. Hutchinson's gonna come back too. So.
All right. What are we doing next? Oh, Spawn 234. 1 in 25 Todd McFarlane variant featuring Haunt.
All right. I don't see this book very often.
I never noticed this book. It feels like, I don't know, it just kind of feels like a generic variant to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that like moved by it.
So
But
there's a Mexican version too. So just FYI for people.
yeah. So yeah, 39 total, 39 total on the census. What 26.98s, and we had a 9.8 that sold for $1,000. That's impressive.
Yeah, that is super impressive.
It just, I don't know, it just doesn't do anything for me.
I mean, the regular one was just like a red color version of it, but yeah,
yeah.
That's a Ben book there. There you go, Ben. Just for you, $292, dog. I should buy it right now with my monies.
Oh yeah, man, that's the
little Trace-Smart variant for $290.
Probably not the worst investment. Spawn has got a rabid fan base.
Spawn, Sonic.
$1,000 though, man. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, like you said, I mean, hard to find, theoretically.
All right.
There was some on the. I think I saw some on the. There's a raw for like $640 on eBay. There's one for over $1,300 on eBay with 9.8.
And next up,
book,
the Punchline swimsuit special winter edition from 2024. Oh, so from last year.
Matthew Planet Comics one homage.
Yes. There's way too many like banana hammocks on this thing.
That's the back cover, man.
Yeah, thank God that's only on the back cover. Yikes. I couldn't find any. I don't think I could find CGC census on it. Okay, yeah, I did good. So 9 total, but they're all 9.8s.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we had a raw copy that sold for $61. That's to me, and it's like a 7.0. To me, that's impressive because it is it's like a VF copy. And it came out in 2024, and it still sold for $61.
Yeah, because didn't a 9.8 just sell? I think I posted this like last week for like $350 or something.
Yeah, there's 2 right now for like $300, like $400 roughly. 9.8.
Yeah.
So. I didn't even know about this book, honestly. I probably would have passed. I mean, it would have been. I probably would have picked it up because it's cool, but I wouldn't have known anything about it. Like if I would have saw it in a random bin.
I've got one. Yeah.
I need to go back to that store where I found all those Mark Spears books and all that.
They probably have it in there.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people are really looking through the Antarctic Press?
No, nobody is.
Let's see. I mean, condition looks all right. I mean, this book just came out, so
it's sold out on their website too.
It's relatively new.
Yeah, you would see kind of stuff like that, like okay, so how about this? So this one is not as great as that one, but here's another version of it. Gold Digger 300's a Matthew Weldon variant. That's like a wraparound too. That's $20 on their website right now.
These brothers need to be wearing some like actual shorts, man.
That's like straight like European style, man. The guy in the back's wearing shorts. The guy's flexing. AK Rip Studwell back there.
Igor's saying that the guy relisted the book. It didn't end up selling.
Oh, this one?
The 3.
The 9.8. Okay. All right.
That's right. We are busting Minnesota. Right.
All right. And okay. This might be the last one. Ultimate Comics number 3. So this is the second print Kara Andrews cover. I had this back in the day. I had this.
Oh yeah, I had a couple of these.
All right. So total 90 total on the census. 47 9.8s. And we had a CGC 9.8 that sold for 515. Yeah, that's very impressive. I don't think any of the ones I had were 9.8s, but
yeah, mine certainly weren't. I gotta find them. I got a couple of these hanging around.
I got to imagine I sold mine for whatever reason.
Oh, but this book had a $10 MSRP.
Yeah, this book was
Yeah.
hella expensive.
Interesting.
Yeah, man. Miles is gonna come around again. Like, his shit is all so down. Oh, this is a pretty strong sale, but
But do you think it's gonna go up to like 40 grand again, like back in the day? I highly doubt
the
it.
1 in 25 for Ultimate Fallout 4. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe not that high, but I was actually just comparing that to AF 15,
Mm-hmm.
and there are so few of them compared to AF 15 from the Jurjevic 1 in 25 that I think that book is going to ramp up again at some point. I was thinking about, I looked at one raw for like $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
And because I think he's a cool enough character, and if they do, and they should be able to do him well on the big screen, and the kids seem to really like him.
Mm-hmm.
His game really sent that other book soaring. So I don't know. I think that book will come back. Maybe not to 50 grand anytime soon, or 40 grand, or whatever it hit, but certainly up from where it is.
I do like that second print though. That's sick.
I love the cover. I'm like, why did I sell it? You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. Hey, on the bigger and better things, man.
I know. Let's see. Any Miles Morales sales?
He's still pretty quiet. He's still pretty quiet right now.
Yeah.
Look at $400, man, for that one in, was it 15?
Look at this. Look at this set for
cheap.
400 something.
Oh shit! Somebody got a fucking steal.
It's not the sketch, but who cares? It's still good.
Those are both tough book, dude. I mean, that's.
I got one of those. Got it for $1.
Dude, the condition on this.
Mine's hit like that too. They're tough books, man. They're hard books to find.
Damn.
I've got 1 in 9.6, 1 in 9.8.
Okay, so I found this one. I bought this one in a 9.0 and cracked it out because I only paid like $100 for it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not mad at these.
I remember writing a comic book invest article back in the day, talking about buying Ultimate Fallout 4s and Pacelli stuff, and I didn't follow my own advice. Yeah, that's when you were buying them for like $5 a piece.
Yeah. Oh, this book. Oh yeah, because I remember coming across like every time I saw like
people had long boxes full of shit. Remember that, the hip hop variants back in the day? Remember that? Like all the people had long boxes of hip hop variants and we're just like, we'll just give them to you. Nobody's buying them.
Bro, I was at a store in West Virginia, and like their basement, and they had like a long box of sealed Ultimate Fallout 4s, like an entire long box. So and I've always liked this cover here. I don't know if I have this cover or not, but
yeah, sick.
Good stuff.
I mean, Miles is like Gwenpool. She's everywhere. He's everywhere. You know, Fortnite, all that crap. So it's like
Gwenpool is cool, but you need a really talented writer, like a really smart writer to write her well, and they're just.
I think Gwenpool would be great in the animated series.
Few and far between, man. Like,
well, I think if they do like an animated Gwenpool series, kind of like
there would have to be something like that, and you'd have to get someone with a brain to do it. And I don't know, Marvel's just not into that right now, I guess. So.
Right.
Creature Commando kind of thing, I guess, or something like that.
And that's it. Okay, so we got about 8 minutes left of the Detroit, Minnesota game. We're going to leave you guys to it, and we're going to let Dino finish his game.
Oh, we're good, dude.
In peace.
Oh, we're good. I mean, we got 8 minutes. We're up. What are we up? 24-9 right now? 24-9? Three scores at least?
So. Anything can happen.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
Yeah. Are you still on pins and needles, or are you resting easy?
Oh, dude, we're just rolling on them now. It's like I hate to say it. I guess I shouldn't jinx it, but it's like Minnesota's given up on everything. So.
Damn.
We have smelt them into the submission mode. I was really nervous about this game. Like I thought, watch, we're gonna play the Rams again. It's the beginning of the season. We played the Rams, and it's gonna be the Matt Stafford's Detroit, and I had to hear Kelly Stafford cry about it and stuff like that.
Right.
They booed us. Matt Stafford is a nice person, though. I saw him at the airport. So with Kelly, they were really nice to me.
Lobo comic.
Yeah, that's the one you want, the Dell one. You're rich.
Oh, this book. Hold on. I want to see what some of these Lobos are going for really quick before we go.
I sold my Mega Man 3 for 375 or 380 or whatever. So it's a 98. Got it for $20, so can't beat it.
I still have I've got I think I have maybe 8 left of them because I remember finding them at Imaginary Worlds for $5 a piece. There's a store that was open from 2015 to 2019. Oh my god, that was such a magical time. That's where I found all my those early Amazing Spider-Mans.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I got all those. Okay, so the Lobo, this book is kind of it wants to come into its own. This Lobo
it
number
was so
1
heavily printed. I watched the newsie and then that second print newsie, which nobody even knows about.
Oh crap! I forgot about that. Damn. Okay, does this say second print?
If you open it up underneath the indie show, whatever, right below that, it's just stamped in there.
Ah, man. Oh, and this book here. This I think this is a book. This is a book to get. Number 56.
Hey boys, I gotta run, boys. Peace, man. I will catch you guys on Thursday and then back on Sunday.
All right, man.
I gotta run it.
See you Thursday.
There's the Justice League 1819.
Yeah, you know what? I was at a store actually the day after that announcement, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I saw both those books for $3 a piece, but I'm just I didn't feel like buying them. I'm I'll find these for $1 somewhere. It's okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't pressed. Because I'm just okay, is it any first appearances or just the cover?
Just the cover because it just hates haircut, so just like that. No.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just kind of
I mean, they're cheap. That's the reason. They're just cheap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw them, but I just kind of passed them up. We'll get to them eventually. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all pointing to each other.
Yeah.
I think caught him off on a new zone effect. First and goal, they're about to punch it in again. So even if they don't punch it in and get 3 points, it's a 3-score game. So we're good.
Now we're just dicking around looking at Lobo prices.
Oh, yep, that was it.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to look at my hold on. I know I got a Lobo. Hold on. Let me see what's going on with this book.
I don't see second print on here either. I'm trying to find Lobo 1 second prints.
All right.
I don't see the second print on here either.
I've got a Lobo 1 newsie. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see if it says second print or not. I can't imagine. I don't see second print on here at all. So
I just sent you one that has it on there for eBay though.
uh-oh.
But it's not a newsie.
I'm glad all these. And I got, hold on a second. I'll show you something else.
I don't know. Sometimes it's like, and they have like the second print, but they don't have a newsstand of it on my comic shop, which is interesting.
All right, so here's all the ones that I bought for like $5 a piece.
Oh yeah, dude.
Look at all this shit.
Why don't you just listen, dude?
Yeah, man. I wanted to get these things graded at some point, but I'm like, that's too late.
Yeah. No,
it feels too late.
I would just put them up for like, 200, whatever, $200 or whatever they're going for now.
This seems to be the nicest one.
I wouldn't even care. I just sell them all to say just list like 6 available and just let them rip off. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Whatever.
So eventually, yeah. But they're there.
So, you want to see my pickups? So we're just fucking around.
Yeah.
So my thing came in. This thing's massive, dude. Look at this thing. Look how big this fucking thing is.
Oh, that's that strip.
That's the Detective Dan Dunn.
Yeah, because we talked about the comic book for that.
1935, brother.
Holy.
So the problem is, it's like it's starting to like flake at the. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's from 35, but who cares? Hey, dude, $20.
You're gonna get like a poster board or something?
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I just gotta set it up here. Brian McClay said I should just frame it. I mean, I understand framing it to keep it, keep it like that. And then McClay bought these or one of these. So I got Thrasher comics for $5 a piece.
How much do those go for?
Like $80 usually a piece.
Damn it!
Come on, bro.
You know what? That's one of those books that were like. That's like one of those books that's like on my want list.
So they're pretty beat. I told him they're not 9/8 at all. So I got this guy was at a coin shop. The hell was I want to shout out his name because he was a nice dude about it. Oh boy, what was the dude? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Treasure Trove Trading Coins was the place.
Okay.
I mean, he had comic books. I'm like, what do you have? Like 10 or 1,000? He said he had 1,000. So that one sold for so number 7 I have there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like it was like sales between 5 and like 85. So it's like, he's like, I don't know, dude. I'm like, I don't know either, man. So he gave me a good deal for all this stuff. So
yeah, you have number 6.
Yep.
Oh wow, nice. Yep. Yeah, this was like early on my want list. Like it's so early on my want list, I totally forgot.
Yeah. So they're not the greatest, condition. Like 6 is the best condition probably, but like the black covers are all like they're just messed. They didn't even have. I put them in boards. They didn't even have boards on them. You know what I'm saying? So I just you're just gonna. But who cares? I mean, do you really care at Thrasher Comics back? I mean, you know what I'm saying? So McClay wants these. He said he already.
I mean, look at the condition on this one.
Yeah, same thing with mine. Mine have the little like this one. This one has like a little corner at the corners all messed up on that one too. Yeah, it just, it happens.
So typically these things are kind of beat.
Yeah.
Okay. So good stuff.
So I got that. I got Punisher. We talked about this. Little Punisher newsstand.
Mm-hmm.
Not the greatest condition. I didn't even look at these for conditions. I didn't even really care, but so that Wolverine 1, right? So I got that. I got one of these boys.
Oh man,
First Grievous, right?
Blast from the Past.
How about this book? Got one of those. I started looking at this one, the box, like McFarlane, right?
Uh
So I was like, oh, I'll take a McFarlane,
huh.
X Factor 6. This is when he started just pulling out all this stuff. I'm like, dude, Thundercats, little star, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thundercats.
I never find, dude, of all the books that I find of like 80s toy properties, I can never find a freaking
You want one?
Thundercats.
You want this? You want it? I'll send it to you, dog.
I'll find it. It's a
you know, I got a fucking buck. You want it? I don't care, dude. I think we're good enough friends. Oh, the Wolverine, right?
I love that. That's one of my favorites.
I just bought this because it was just. I was like, this is like in the very beginning. I'm like, I gotta find something. So, little Wolverine action.
Wolverine 4. Did you see that they were reissuing those as foils?
Oh, I'm sure they are. Little Wolverine 3, right?
Yeah.
Right there.
2. We're doing a countdown.
And then look at that.
Wolverine 1.
Yeah. The one's actually in really good condition. So, I got more. Look at this. Spider-Man.
The official, is that the adaptation? Was that the promo book?
Not for resale. Yeah, movie promo. Yeah, adaptation.
Yeah.
How about this one? Your book you love the most, but not so.
It's the not so fun.
I
mean the so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at a little leather and lace.
Whose cover? What cover is that?
Leather and lace number 3 from Aircell. He had a bunch of Aircell stuff, so I'm like, dude,
that's a good cover.
Yeah. A Blast from the Past. X-Men Adventures.
Oh my gosh. That's a book I'd never want to look at again.
I know. I bought it because I was like, I just bought it because it's probably worth like $3. It's not even worth
right.
But I just like, cool, I'll just take that. That was in the front of the lot too. I'm like, cool. McFarlane's, I just got to pick him up when I see him, right? A little free comic book day.
What year is that?
04.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it's a McFarlane, right? But I was like, I don't know if it's worth big money or not. I just saw it. I was like,
no, it looks good though.
Yeah, I was like, whatever. So other McFarlane stuff. That's my haul. So that's what I do.
What was the book I wanted to look up? Damn.
The one I had? Leather and Lace 3?
Shoot. Oh, Wolverine foil.
Oh, Wolverine foils, yeah. The claws foiled?
Probably. Let's see. Let me look these up. Because I noticed that they were reissuing the Wolverine, like that Wolverine series.
You should put Frank Miller in there. Frank Miller.
Oh, yeah. Miller. Everything's a foil. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. And the problem is like I wouldn't mind that if these aren't. I wouldn't mind it. I guess my thoughts on foils is I wouldn't mind it if the book was like some kind of rare book you can't find or it was expensive. These books aren't that expensive. They're like you can buy 1 through 4 for like $200. Now I'm not saying $200 is not a lot of money to some people, but it's not. It's not $5-10 grand.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Whatever.
It's for the Frank Miller completionist, right?
Does this look good?
No. I'm just saying it doesn't look good in the slab, and it could be the picture could be terrible.
Yeah. These foils don't photograph very well, I noticed.
Yeah, it's like all the Chromium books back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. Yeah.
But this book is still going strong.
Yeah, $100, man.
Still going strong. I know, like every time I come across this book, I just got to sell it.
I'm going to sell those. That's good trade bait for me when I go walking around. People love to buy those books.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, I'll take that book off your wall for $200 and I'll show you this stuff.
That's funny. As much as I love Daredevil, like I'm not that interested in owning like Daredevil 1.
I've seen a bunch of Daredevil 1s and like same thing. Daredevil 1. Somebody had a Flash one for sale. They wanted I think it was on eBay.
I swear. Let's see.
Yeah, somebody wanted one, and I think it was CGC. I think they CGC'd it too. Where the hell did I see it? I saw it somewhere. I'm like, man. Yeah, 105,000 for a 2.0.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, okay, regular money.
We can do
Payment plans.
we can do a not quite hot book alert live because
Oh, I love that book.
Because this was gonna go on the in the slides, but I didn't think the price was strong enough.
What do you go, like $200, $300?
Let's see what's going on here. But I do have a lot of these listings saved. So let's see what's going on. $395 for a 9.8.
It's still respectable.
Yeah. So this sold for $395. Oh, this book here. I wasn't sure what to make of this. Okay, so this is Superboy 9. Yep. This is the
DCU. Yeah.
Okay, but you see that? That's a sticker.
Yeah, it's not a barcode. It's not like the ingrained barcode they printed out.
Yeah, so that's a sticker. Look at the price. And let's see what it really sold for.
$50.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so this sold for this sticker variant sold for $350. That's wild. I wasn't sure what to make of it, so I kept it off the slides.
I don't know either.
That price is nuts.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just like I feel like that would be forged or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, somebody put a DCU logo over the barcode.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know what to make of that.
Yeah.
And then you have this one. I think this is a cover that I've been after.
It's sick looking.
So
all those gems like in the 600s, like something to 665, are just tough.
Let's see what this sold for. Okay, $315 for a 9.8.
Yeah. I mean, it's respectable.
Yeah, I think this was on my want list. Again, this is so early on the want list, I totally forgot.
Yeah.
But this looks good. Like from this time period, from this 2013?
Yeah, from 2013.
Yeah.
People slept on that stuff. Thor wasn't hot yet, right? I mean, Guardians was just kind of getting out there, I guess.
Yeah. Oh shoot, this was like even before like the movie came out.
Yeah.
This was like during that announcement period in the movie coming out, and then you got this. This is a book I found raw just a couple months ago. I'm glad I did. So I believe they're bringing this character back.
They are.
Yeah.
I think they did a What If series on it.
Okay, so this 9.8 sold for $395. This Exiles Puzzle Quest.
Yeah.
Great cover. There is one signed by Haley Atwell.
Well, they want like $3,000 for it or something.
Yeah. Oh no, I think it was like let's see. Exiles 3. EXILES 3 BAREANT. Let's see.
So
let's see if it's sold. Do I hear a cat?
No. I could be outside maybe.
All right. Oh, that's my cat.
Oh, okay.
This cat is expensive, man.
I gotta get mine to the vet.
You're worth it. Daddy loves his baby.
She's hungry, isn't she?
Oh yeah. I gotta switch up her diet now.
My 2 cats are overweight. I'm like they're probably gonna go on a diet. I'm like, how many do that? I got 2 other cats. They all eat out of like the same area.
Let's see. W-E-L Atwell. I could have swore I saw her signature on one of these books.
I looked in the.
Okay, here it is.
Oh, there you go. 500. That's not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least it's a good signature too.
Yeah, it's just like right there. It looks
Yeah.
clean. It looks clean. I'm not mad.
Like she knew what she was doing, and she didn't draw on her face or do something egregious.
Yeah. When was it signed? In 20...
22 or 23.
Yeah.
Only thing I would say is I would have angled it on her arm, like the angle on her arm going slantwards. I would have maybe done that, but still
like right around here,
but going like slanted upwards,
like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's still sick.
Oh, in this book here,
Savage Wolverine Land.
Yeah. This Milo Manara.
I don't see too many Manaras coming out anymore, man.
Me neither.
Did he get hit with allegations of like tracing?
Ugh, I can't imagine because
like AI.
His style is so like original. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought he got hit with something though.
Oh, and here's another one. Look at that. Venus 10.
Mm-hmm. Sick.
Not quite Hot Book Alert Live.
I would have added it. Look at the cover, dude. It's like you got the guy, he's like getting pulled in from the earth. Sick.
The show's over, so we're just BSing around.
Yeah.
Show's over.
Yeah. You want to kill him, man, so I can go upstairs and go to sleep too?
Yeah, man. Because I want to go back to sleep. Because I woke up, I took a long nap, but I want to go back to sleep. And Sylvester's hungry.
Yeah, I gotta go upstairs and I can watch the end of this game and then go to sleep.
All right. All right. We're done, everybody. Good night.
Bye.